You know how we do. Rockefeller
Ladies and gentlemen,
forever.
you already know.
You catch me skating through your town, putting it down. Y'all relating, no waiting. I'll make your block and put hot. I'm like Satan. Y'all feeling in the struggle. Y'all think a nigga lotto. Hustle behind the wheel, trying to escape my trouble. Cause I've been greeting me.
Hey, is he not one of the greatest ever?
He is the greatest. He my goat. Hope is
That's your
my
goat.
goat. My goat.
That's your goat.
That's what not
My brother,
he.
it's been
Not saying
2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. I'm fired up tonight.
You got some things to get off
I
your
got some
chest.
juice to get out tonight.
Whoa, yo, hey, what's good with you? Between the pre-production now, you on some wild bullshit.
Not as freaky as Bam ass was in the chat the other day.
Nah, we have to Bam is listen, Bam is in my other dynasty league making a ruckus, going back and forth with someone over bad trades. Like I guess Buddy sent Bam a bad trade, so Bam sent me one worse. Now they in the chat going back. Yo, Bam. Here's the thing. Are you in any leagues with Bam where he is competitive consistently, or are all his teams just very hit or miss?
This is the dynasty league that we're all in is the only league that I am in with Bam. I'm in no other league with him to my knowledge. No, he's in the redraft because he just beat me in the redraft league too. So yeah, I mean, Bam and they're both commissioned by you.
Listen, I just feel like when either one of those franchises wins a championship,
Hey, he beat me this week in fantasy, so I can't talk. I can't. I have lost every game in every league this year.
you're over. You ain't got a single dub.
I don't have a dub anywhere. I'm in 4 leagues. Like the loss to Rojo week 1 by 0.4 points has kind of set the tone early. My team was so deflated. Like we took the champ to the limit and he won on fucking Monday night. Like I had a 97%
You lost 2 Monday night games week 1 because in my league I beat you off of the Monday night game. I believe so too.
You did, but the one to Rojo hurt the most. Like I took the champ to the limit, and he won by 0.4 points. Sometimes it just don't fall in your favor.
That's just one catch. You just need a one catch.
That's the thing, right? Like one catch one way or the other. Because you only lost. I lost by like in every league that I've lost, like every game except one. I think I've lost by like under 7 points. Ooh. Like it's like we just right there.
You right at the precipice.
Like this week in Dynasty, I got my ass whooped. My lineup didn't produce anything. Like I can, like that's fine. But like the other games,
you live with those. It's like, hey,
yeah. Like I'd rather get throttled than lose the way I've been losing. Well, I'd rather get that was crazy. Big pause. I'd rather lose by a lot than lose by a little.
I will say I don't want to start off with the fantasy. We'll get there, but I am in 9 leagues. I only have one winless team, one offer team. But I similarly to you have lost 2 really, really close games. I feel like that team's going to turn around. Just off the personnel, I think that team's going to turn around. Matter of fact, if I actually would have started Tucker Kraft or Zach Ertz, I would have won that game. I started David Njoku instead. He had Malik Neighbors. I ended up being the difference maker.
Do you want to know what's crazy? I'm in a world right now. I'm like, should I start Daniel Jones over Jalen Hurts? Like that's where I am. Because the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got tush push, man. I'm gonna have to see some things.
It's okay. Like so, this can lead to the NFL talk. The Eagles always start off slow. Like this time last year, they were 1-1. They just lost to the Falcons. This is normal. Like this is normal for the Eagles. I just want to say that. Don't get too down on tush push, man.
I'm keep him in there. Keep him in there. But we gonna see.
Yeah, he needs to get his life together.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know when you see this Nas, there'll only be one brother, the good commissioner, the very friendly neighborhood DJ, Los D Mix, as usual, joined every Tuesday by the smoothest bald head on the East Coast, Mr. Danny Ocean, how we doing, my man?
Great. Had a great day at work. I had to go to a job fair today, and the university that I went to, it is not known for having people of color. But they served lunch today, and guess what I had for lunch today?
Fried chicken.
A jerk chicken wrap, and it was delicious. I almost walked around and said, "Show me your cafeteria staff, because your other staff didn't make this. Who made this jerk chicken?"
Look at how they get my people. A little jerk chicken. Look at him. He tap dancing already, y'all.
I'm not tap dancing. I just want to see who making the jerk chicken, because it doesn't look like it comes out of anyone's kitchen who works here.
Yeah, let me ask you something.
Yes.
If you were in a meeting at your job, and a coworker says something like, "Yo, I'm going on vacation. I'm going back home to vacation. They're foreign. Going home back to vacation to this particular country."
Yep.
And she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take PTO for a few days, and I'll be working from this country for a few days. I'm a little worried, maybe because of time travel. No, I'm a little worried. Some yada yada yada. Didn't want to get too much into why she's worried." What if somebody replied in that meeting and said, "Why is it because you have insert infectious disease known in this country, or have you had it 5 times already?"
Please tell me this is a hypothetical and that this did not happen in your workplace. Because, buddy, that is an employee relations HR violation. That is every ism. Please don't tell me this happened where you work at.
I'm.
Oh no! Did you say this?
No, I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, I know you're smarter than that.
I ain't crazy. Let's just say I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I'm just speaking, and maybe I saw it on the internet. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I saw it on the internet. I don't know. I'm just asking you.
As someone who works in HR, that person will probably get a pink slip real fast. Like, to put that in writing is insane.
No, what if it was verbally said in a meeting?
Then you have witnesses. It's still crazy to say. Can I tell you about how
wouldn't it be more crazy to say in a meeting?
Yes, it would be more crazy to say in front of people, especially if they're like decision makers in that room.
Now, let me ask you, if you're the person, what if the person that said it what if the person is like above you and you're like, "I don't even know if this is something I should report. Maybe they didn't mean it, like they didn't mean it that way. I don't know." But you told someone else and someone else was like,
"Yeah, right." Because if I heard that, I'd be like, "Hey, yo," but you don't know the dynamics of that friendship. I will say to that, you can't talk like that in front of everyone. Like the friends that I have at work, like I can say things in front of them if it's just us instead of like in a room of people. Like you gotta discern that, because like that is like, if that's your homie and y'all joke like that, fine. But the other people in the room may not joke like that. Which I ran into a situation like that a couple months ago that I had to talk myself out of.
"You want to speak on it?"
So I have another colleague. He is also a bald black man. And we have someone who is new, and she said something, and she called me his name. And I was like, "Yeah, I think we all look alike." And she did not like the joke, but I was able to come back and say, because we're bald, it wasn't a race joke. That was the saving. And she was like, "Oh, okay, I thought you meant because you were black, because if so, that's really offensive." And I was like, "No, it's because we bald."
But it
was a black joke. It was one.
I'm saying, like, that bald joke. Fuck out of here, bald. Like, you get.
It was a black joke, but I was able to save myself because we're both bald.
But you got to frame it under we both black. Better B word.
When I said it, I meant black until you could tell she got offended by it. And then I had to say it's because I was bald.
Listen. All right. Don't listen, but we got to go back to the days when niggas can just say them off the cuff shit. Hey, you walk in the room. "Hey, which one of y'all stink?"
No. Please. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
I had one. I almost let it loose. I'm gonna hold on to the one I had in my head. But you walk into a meeting room and you start looking around and somebody stink.
So the way you could do it, instead of saying someone stank, you'd be like, man, someone got in a hard workout today.
Nah, that ain't enough. I'll be there. Damn, did somebody wash their asses? What?
Like, D, keep walking. Just go ahead and walk to HR. We'll send an email. It'll
All right, you tell me you can't. If somebody musty as hell in the room, you can't go in there and do this. God damn, who is that? You can't do that.
Cannot say goddamn.
Why not?
You could fidget a lot. You could do like this a lot with like a sheet of paper. Like, oh,
nah, that's not obvious enough. Who stink?
Or
which one of you niggas is musty?
Or you could say, oh man, I think the cleaning crew forgot to dump the trash last night.
See, stop giving grace. Yo, somebody in here
Gotta go.
Need to wash their ass.
But you don't know what people are going through, right? You don't know what people are going through. You got to show people grace. Someone could be fighting homelessness. Someone's water, pipe might have burst. They might not have had access. But you have showers at your facility, right? Okay. I feel like y'all got all the showers.
So if you're up in here musty, I'm gonna have to hit you with the damn. Does somebody need to go take a bird bath, a hoe bath in the bathroom?
Okay.
Hey, when's the last time you took a bird bath? Be honest.
I was a kid. I pride myself on being clean.
So you ain't never been in a rush, just had to take a wash up?
No.
All right, well. I don't believe you.
You don't have to.
Now you know someone who definitely takes wash ups.
Who's that?
Bam.
Yes, 100. But you know what? He's a firefighter.
Nah, not even on the job. I think he'd be like every other day. He'd be like, "Nah, no shower today."
Knowing Bam's wife, she would not allow that. She would not allow his big ass be walking around on here. I can promise.
Bam, you got to stop riling up folks in my fantasy chats.
She would not let his big ass be walking around musty around the house.
Hey, my man was like, "Yo, why you sending these trades like I'm green or something? Is it because I'm fucking new? So it's like send me the bullshit ass trades?" And I was like, "Lord have mercy."
Is it Greg sending Bam those trades in another league?
Nah, this is my 12-team dynasty league where I am El Champione.
Oh, not Spanish.
Oh yeah, I am El Champione. But speaking of El Champione, listen, ladies and gentlemen. In the NFL season, the reigning Championes, they're part of what we like to call the good section of the first 2 weeks of the NFL season. Danny, right now, the Eagles look like they are primed for another Super Bowl run. The defense, they're hitting. Jalen Carter, he not spitting. He on the field. Defensive line, wrecking shop. Linebackers, playing. DBs, for the most part, playing okay. Y'all got one DB that keeps getting targeted, and I see why. He is not good.
Adoree is awful.
He is not good. He will keep getting targeted. That's okay. Y'all got Quinyon Mitchell or Quintanamo Bay on the other side. He doing some things.
Yes, sir.
He doing some things. You got Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl rated MVP. He doing the tush push thing. They running a lot. You got Saquon Barkley, Mr. Greatest rushing season of all time, Mr. Backwards Hurdle, Mr. Hey yo, juke you, spin you out, whooped to the end zone. He's still doing his thing. Now, passing game wise, they're a little shaky. They got to work through some things. But right now, the Eagles are 2-0.
Yes, sir.
But the biggest story of their 2-0 is that damn tush push. A lot of people were talking about it coming out of that Kansas City game. Y'all did beat Kansas City back-to-back times. You're saying they've now lost 3 straight games. They're 0-2 to start this season. There's a lot of talk that some people might be offsides on these damn tush pushes. Now, honestly, I'm over the shit. I'm with what's his name, Mike Pereira. When the package I tell y'all earlier, y'all didn't want to believe us. I'm well over this shit now. It's some bullshit, but you know what? Y'all want to leave it in, so it's everybody's bullshit to deal with. It's everybody's. Yo, your guards be jumping off sides, but it's just like fucking. You don't know where the ball is. You don't know. You can't officiate it. So it's like, all right, well, if y'all want to keep it in, this is what we got to deal with. So just somebody get him in third down and 4. That's third down and 4. That's the only way to stop this team. You got to give him third down and 4. Because anything less, they're going to keep running this shit. So we here. Packers trying to tell y'all this shit's not football. Y'all don't believe us. Deal with it. Casey, don't bitch and complain. Deal with it. Deal with it. Hey, the Colts running it with Daniel Jones. They figured it out. The Danny Dive.
The Danny Dive. That's good. Did you come up with that on the spot?
I don't know, man. It's Danny Dimes. They dive in. Listen, listen. I hear what people saying. They this play, this, that, third. We tried to vote that bullshit out. Y'all did not want to listen. Suck it up. Suck it up.
For the highest level of football, it's a whole lot of losers around here. It's just a bunch of bitches complaining. The play is not hard to officiate. It really isn't. I don't know what we talking about. Chris Jones was touching helmets with Lane Johnson, and he hollering about, it's easy. Jalen Hurts was in on that third down, but they don't like it. So they said, let's run it again. Same result. Everybody wanted to ban the touch push, but everybody want to run it. Josh Allen and the Bills wanted to get it out of here because Sean McDermott said it's not safe. He running it. The Chargers voted to get it out of here. They try to run it. Y'all gonna run it. Y'all tried to run it last year, but you failed, so you stopped. Figure it out. Figure it out.
It's not football, but like I said, suck it up.
It's not rugby. Everyone keeps saying it's rugby, but there are rugby players who say it is not rugby at all. But it's okay.
They probably just happen to play for the Eagles too. Listen, I'm over it. We left it in. The Eagles are 2-0. Shout out to Philly. Can't wait to see y'all on Lambeau. We gonna shake some shit up.
Y'all gonna get that ass smoked, dog.
Say what?
But y'all gonna get y'all ass smoked.
See, that's great. I don't know what team you talking about getting smoked.
Listen,
you seen Detroit after they played us? They look like the Detroit Lions. We told y'all, that wasn't no fluke.
Let me tell you.
Now watch.
Well, I have the Packers as the 1 seed. Like, Packers are my 1 seed. Like, I know the Packers are good. The Eagles have faced Micah Parsons twice a year since he entered the league. Ain't nobody scared of Micah. We got the answer for Micah. You ain't got to worry about that.
Y'all had the answer for Micah on the Cowboys, not on the Packers.
Micah and DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah, who's your other end?
Come on now.
Don't matter.
Hey, y'all hear that,
Don't
Packers?
matter.
The Packers are the other part of this, the good part of the NFL season. 2 weeks in, let me tell y'all, we legit.
Yeah.
Look, to me, best team in the NFL, if you ask me. Looks like the best team in the NFL.
But
to me, it looks like the best team in the NFL. You can't stop it. Our offense, it be flowing. We run it. We can pass it. We can run it. We can pass it. And our defense, we just make shit hard. You out there fighting for your life. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know where the pressure's coming from. We got Lucas Van Ness. We got Rashawn Gary. We got Micah Parsons just running them up. We got our linebackers, Quay Walker. Kyle, what's my other man's name? Jesus. And he's going to be a star, too. I can't believe I forgot his name, number 55.
Oh, why you do that? Can we
Edric
talk about
Cooper,
that?
he's going to be nice. Back end. We got Keyshawn Nixon playing at an all-pro level. Y'all know about Xavier McKinney. Valentine back. Our Nate Hobbs back. Stop playing with these Packers. This ain't the Packers defense of old. Michael Parsons is our Saquon Barkley, and watch what we about to do. Watch what we about to do. We ain't got to worry about no damn tush push. How you gonna run a tush push on 3rd and 10? How you gonna run a tush push on 3rd and 8? Pass the ball, Jalen Hurts. We want you to do that. We want you to do that.
Like I said.
Hey, Kyle, let him know. We want him to do that.
Yeah.
We don't want Saquon running. Whoa, slow down. Don't run it. Don't pass it. Don't give it to Saquon. He's scared me. Saquon, he's scared me.
You go find the game.
If Saquon ran the rock 20, 30 times, the Packers in trouble. The Packers in trouble. We gonna see y'all. We gonna see y'all on Lambeau.
Find me a game where Micah Parsons ruined it for the Eagles because he was running free. It don't exist.
Y'all act like Micah Parsons has only been defeated by the Eagles. He's beaten y'all. I mean, the Cowboys have beaten y'all before by Micah Parsons.
Yeah, but it's not like one of those things like these past 2 games on the Packers. Like, he has made a direct impact. You can't find that shit against the Eagles. And while
you will when the Packers play him, though.
When you hear, while we're here, this Penei Sewell is better than Lane Johnson bullshit. Put that shit to bed. Micah ain't never done Lane like that. Ever.
See, the thing about the old days is
ever
the old days.
Mikey ain't never done Jordan Mailata.
Lane just now getting healthy. Micah been healthy. That little back issue, that thing not real. He just said that.
Lane unlocked Micah up more times than we can count.
Kyle, let him. Kyle,
Hey, tell Mike to bring his worst. Tell Mike to do what he do.
we gonna see him. Right, it's gonna be right in Lambeau. I just want to know how y'all gonna do the tush push. We ain't gonna be
First play.
ain't gonna
First
be many.
motherfucking play is gonna be
Ain't gonna be many 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s when y'all play the Packers. Y'all better ask somebody.
Shit.
Y'all better ask somebody.
The Eagles going tush push first play, 1st and 10, tush push. Now it's 2nd and 7. That's what's gonna happen.
God, it's gonna be Monday night, right in Lambeau. We're gonna see what it is.
Yeah, was that week 12 or week 13? No, it's before that. It's the week after I buy because the Eagles buy is like week 11 or something like that.
Something like that.
It's gonna be cold. Oh yeah, dog. Rain, sleet, or snow. Rain, sleet, or snow. Eagles train to go. It don't matter.
All right, we gonna see. Staying in the NFC.
But the Packers
staying in the NFC East, the Cowboys and the Giants. What an instant classic of a game. Just watching it, I was like, man, this is either 2 crazy good offenses or 2 really bad defenses. I don't know.
To that, I would say yes.
Same. But what does this game say more about? The Cowboys being able to, they might be offensively led for the foreseeable future, or are the Giants kind of good, or are they fooling us?
I think it's 2 things. I think this is how the Cowboys are going to have to win games this year because without Micah, they're like the worst defense in the league, one of the worst defenses in the league. If CeeDee Lamb would have caught those balls against the Eagles, we're probably having a different conversation. Like that's how they're going to have to win games, shootouts. For me, it's the Giants' defensive line is going to keep them in games. Like they probably have a top 5, if not top 3 defensive line in the NFL, and that's what's going to keep them in games because they got pressure on Dak all day. Like that's how they're going to.
Giants gonna be a problem. Hey, it makes me think. Listen, is there a world where I don't remember the last time I've seen the Giants beat the Eagles? But is there a world?
Yes, that like they have, like the Giants legit have, like Dexter Lawrence is like to me the 2nd best D tackle in the NFL. You got Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, Abdul Carter. Like you can just throw guys. Yeah, I think there's a world where the Giants make it a game ugly and win 17-14, 21-17, 100%. Like that's how good their D-line is. Like you can't find a D-line in the league that's as good as them.
Now, as an Eagles fan or NFC East fan, what is the one team in the division that you just can't lose to? Like this is the team you hate to lose to the most in the division. Like
the Cowboys.
For me, really, it's the Cowboys.
It's the Cowboys. Like it's them.
Like you can stomach losses to the Giants. You know that won't happen. The Commanders, they're on the up and up. You can live with it. You respect Jaden Daniels, but it's like Cowboys.
Can't lose to a man named after the most useless states in the union. You just can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh, leave his name alone. His mother gave him that name.
I don't give a fuck who gave him that. It's the most useless state in the union. Nah, dog. Can't lose to a man like that.
I feel like
you can't lose to a man who walks through a huddle and spits at another man's feet and then get upset when he get that work back. Can't respect it. Respect it.
Okay, wait a minute. You're equating spitting on the ground on this as in the same world as spitting on somebody?
No, Jalen deserved everything he got. I'm saying like this idea that Dak is innocent. No. Dak walked through the huddle, spit at his feet, looked him in his eyes, and smiled. Like Jalen didn't just spit on him for fun. Not to say that it's justified.
Okay.
Spitting on another man, I'm surprised none of his linemen smacked the shit out of him. That's what they should have done. Because let me tell you, if someone spit on Jalen Hurts,
yeah, I know, right? Would have been some tussling going on.
If someone spit on Jordan Love,
there's gonna be some tussling going on.
Josh Jacobs might go to jail. Because Josh Jacobs looked like he ready to fight.
He from California.
Yeah, he from California. But the fact that Jalen Carter spit on him and all his linemen did was look at the ref and point. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
Tells you all you need to know about the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, look, what would happen if someone spit on Jaden Daniels?
Oh, all the DC and U Street coming.
They coming out the stands.
I will say this though: if there is one NFC North team that I hate to lose to the most, it is definitely the Bears.
Oh, you got to worry about that no time soon.
It is definitely the Bears because it's just like it's all because you know why? Because you always meet these Bears fans who hate the Packers, and it's like, yo, no, we don't even look at y'all as like competition. Like we right here looking at Detroit and Minnesota flipping back and forth like, damn, it's either one of y'all. It's one of y'all that's either going to be the team. No one ever gives a fuck about the Bears. And anytime the Bears have been good, it has been literally for a year or two. The Bears have never been. They're not consistent. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me, Kyle. I just feel like I don't really mind, losing to Detroit now is like, listen, they're a really good team. Detroit's a really good team. But losing to the Vikings, it's like, listen, all my life I've been watching Vikings highlights against Packers teams. You look at a lot of Adrian Peterson's best highlights. A lot of Packers games in there. But the Bears, it's like, come on, dog.
Like they went to the Super Bowl, Rex Grossman, and what have you done to it?
Bears fans, the only thing they can get off versus Packers fans is that they have more Hall of Famers.
And when we start doing that,
exactly. Speaking of Hall of Famers, Peyton Manning's pretty happy about the way his Colts are looking. 2-0 for the first time since 2009. They have not punted yet.
Crazy.
How legit does Indianapolis look to you?
I had them in the playoffs. When we did, I had them as the wild card, and they might mess around and win the AFC South. Because the other teams in the AFC South, buddy,
they're a mess.
It looks disgusting down there.
Oh, man, they're a mess. First off, CJ Stroud, brother, we don't listen.
Why didn't Nick Chubb score? Where is the coaching? You were up 3. So Nick Chubb should have got the first down and slid.
But it could have been one of those no mas situations I've heard.
Didn't Houston have the lead when he scored? Weren't they up?
Yeah,
I think they were up, right?
I don't remember. No, they might have been. They might have been because they ended up winning by 1. So
yeah.
So if you subtract 7 from that.
Yeah. So I think they were up when Nick Chubb scored. You get the first down, you slide, and you eat as much clock as you can.
They're probably up like 2 points or something.
Yeah, you already have the lead. You don't need to score. Like you get the first down, you slide, and you eat as much clock as you can. And if you kick a field goal, that's fine, especially if the Bucs only have like 45 seconds left. Like you make them burn their timeouts.
But I think the Bucs intentionally let them score.
I think so too.
And in that case,
that's a coaching thing.
Score. Hey,
yeah,
I'm glad he did. He helped me score some more points in fantasy. I'll tell you what.
That's true.
What were we just talking about?
We were talking about the
AFC South. Oh yeah, the AFC South. Listen, the Texans, man, they're struggling. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars got to figure it out. They got to get some guys that want to catch the football for their quarterback. That's the craziest part. Who's the other team in that division? The Colts, the Jags, the Texans.
Yeah, that's it. And the Colts, Texans, Jags, Titans.
Titans, listen, I don't want to be rude on the Titans. They clearly are rebuilding, but
Cam Ward is him though. That throw across his body, that touchdown pass. All right, dog, you got it. All right, like there aren't
Cam Ward out there fighting for his life.
Like who else can make that throw? Josh Allen, Justin Herbert.
You know, Pete Mahomes gonna make that.
Pat can make that throw. What? That's it.
Pat, another one out there running for his life. That's in the. I think that might be in the ugly section. We'll get there, but the Chiefs, man, 0-2.
Also, I stand corrected. The Texans were down 1 when Nick Chubb scored. So still, you could have slid, eaten as much.
So no matter. So if they're up 1, then touchdown or field goal doesn't matter. They need a touchdown. They're going to need a touchdown to come back and win anyway. So I don't really think it makes a difference.
Nick Chubb scored with 2:16 left in the fourth to make it 19-14. They failed the 2-point conversion, and then the Bucs had 2 minutes and 10 seconds with the clock. So I would advise, like, you want Nick Chubb to take that knee, burn that clock, and kick the game with a field goal. The goal should not be to give the ball back to the offense.
But I don't know. Like, got to score because you just never know what might happen. They could get the ball in 3 straight incompletions, and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but you're already in field goal range, right? So Nick Chubb gets the first down, fall, run,
But
field goal.
what if that's the first kick your kicker misses all year? Then you did all that for a missed kick.
Well,
Remember when last year during the Bengals-Ravens overtime game, the Bengals ran 3 straight times. They missed the field goal. Lamar Jackson said, "Gotcha. We got him right where we want, coach."
How would you rather lose? Like that or the way they lost last night? I mean, a loss is a loss.
The way he lost last night. Putting my defense on the field, yo dog. Yeah, I'm putting my defense on the field, yo dog. Y'all been playing decently all. You just keep them out the end zone.
Because now I feel like your defense has confidence compared to your kicker missing the field goal to win the game.
Nah, because I might want to rock that motherfucking kicker. Like, well, you have one job.
That's true.
I'm not putting it in the hands of the kicker. I'm putting it on. Listen, the defensive guys get paid more than the kicker does. Make a play. Make a play.
Well,
Get it stopped. We here to play football.
They didn't last night.
I know. Listen, in the "Okay, I see you trending in the right direction" section of the first 2 weeks, Bills, Rams, Ravens. Boy, they took it to the Jets, Titans, and Browns. Between the Jets, Titans, and Browns, who would you say is looking the worst?
Oh, well, the Jets, because Justin Fields has a concussion. But then again, the Browns, man. Like, you have no – like, for the Jets, the Titans are like, all right, man, we got Cam Moore. For the Jets, you're like, we look good against the Steelers week 1. Like, maybe we got something with Justin Fields. What have the Browns done that's been encouraging this year? Like, they put in Dylan Gabriel.
Shedeur probably won't see the field no time soon.
No, he won't. Like that, Shedeur. Did you see the report where the Ravens were about to draft him and he was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be Lamar's backup. Now you're Dylan Gabriel's backup.
It's like, if you can't beat Dylan now, then it's...
Oh, yeah. Like, but I feel like, but this is the Browns. Do you have any difference of opinion?
Here's my thoughts. The Browns, y'all need Jesus. I don't think the football gods would help. Y'all just straight up need Jesus at this point, and it's got to come in many different ways. That defense can only do but so much.
Like Myles Garrett had 3 sacks in a row. That's
still one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Say what?
That's still one of the craziest things. He just said 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir. It's like, yep, that's why I get paid those big bucks.
I think he said somebody, at the end of the game about them losing. It's like, oh, buddy, that's what you got paid for. Like, you made this decision this offseason.
Yeah, he could have been an Eagle, right?
No, I mean, he could have got traded. Or remember, he made the trade request at the Super Bowl, and then he got that big-ass contract and was like, cool, I'm good here in Cleveland. What dog? This is what you got to deal with. Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel.
Hey, keep on fighting, Cleveland. Keep on
cashing
fighting
them checks, Miles.
Also, in this I see you trending in the right direction section, how about the Niners go on the road? They win a close game versus the Saints with Mac Jones at the QB. And also coming out of this, Spencer Rattler don't look too bad. Feels like if they had a team around him, he might be something.
I feel you, but the reason they lost this game because Spencer Rattler couldn't keep his footing. Like, he tripped over, the turf monster got him, and he fumbled.
It's something about, yo, have you been noticing there's a trend in QBs just with the silly hands? Baker lost one randomly.
Yeah, Baker. But Spencer looks about as good, if not a little bit better than you can expect.
With as many starts as he's had. I mean, he's probably had as many as probably more than J.J. McCarthy, less than Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, like he is performing at where I think he should. like this is going to be a rough season for the Saints anyway, at least Spencer can give you a little bit of hope. The Niners, I can't sit here and be like, oh, the Eagles just win in advance. The Niners are doing the same. They're 2-0. They won without Brock Purdy. Mac Jones did what he had to do, and I can't hate. Without George Kittle, without Ayuk, CMC don't look that bad.
He looked like he kind of healthy.
Yeah, Fred Warner is still beating everybody up. Fred Warner, amazing dog.
Are the Niners playing the Eagles this year?
No, not this year. This is like the first time in forever I feel like the Eagles don't play the Niners.
What happens when the Eagles and the Niners line up again?
Actually, no, they didn't play the Niners last year either. So it's been a couple of years since they played each other. Oh, the Eagles slump. Do you think Brock Purdy got something for that defense?
Listen, never know. Could be Mac Jones. You remember they wanted Mac Jones originally.
Mac Jones can beat the Saints. Don't think he can beat the Eagles.
Yo, let's not act like Dakota wasn't carving y'all up that first game.
He was. But the defense, look.
He'd be nice with it, though.
Dak is, like, everyone talks about Dak's record versus the NFC East, which is a legit stat. Like, he dominates the NFC East. And then everywhere else, he just.
What is Dak's record against the Packers? He's probably only won like one or two times.
Yeah, like, he gets his stats in the NFC East, and then when it's time to play somebody else, because I think there's a familiarity with playing in NFC East. Like, he's played all those teams multiple times in his career. Like, he has an understanding of that. Yeah, what's Dak's record against non-NFC East teams? I'd love to know.
Speaking of things that we would love to know, what's going on in the ugly section of the NFL these first 2 weeks? Well, Danny, first off, the Steelers don't know the rules on kickoff. I watched that replay so many times, and I said, "Oh, special teams coordinators all around the league are using this as teach tape. Y'all see what not to do? Do this. Your ass won't be here again."
Here's the thing, though. Like, that's not a new rule. That has been a kickoff rule as long as I've been alive.
That if it bounces, it's a live ball.
Yeah, because it's just treated like an onside, because it's the same, because the onside kick has to go at least 10 yards before the kicking team can recover it. So if a kicker kicks it 40 yards and the kicking team recovers, it's the same thing because it's gone 10 yards.
Why not just? Why not? Just
That's not new.
My thought was, why not just pick it up and run with it?
That's what the new kickoff rules are. That's the whole point, is to make kickoffs more exciting, which is stupid because you can't preach player safety and then try to make a rule to make kickoffs, which is just a car crash, more appeasing.
Well, they said it's helped making the game safer. Listen, that's what I'm saying. This is all I'm gonna say. Mike Tomlin said Caleb Johnson will not be returning kicks this upcoming week. You don't say
He's
that.
not gonna be returning shit. He going home.
That basically would cost him the game.
Yeah, you gave Seattle 7
for no reason, and they took it.
No reason. And good for Seattle. Sometimes
also in this ugly section, the Bears. Do they look worse this year than last year?
Do you remember that point that came out? It was like the coaches left Caleb Williams dry. They really didn't teach him how to watch tape. None of that stuff. Remember reading that this summer from Jeremy Fowler on ESPN? It looked like the same thing from last year. Like, is Ben Johnson not watching film with Caleb? But then he makes a throw. Did you see the throw? He was running to his right. He launched it, and there were 4 Lions defenders. And his guy caught it. Like, there it is. Even though you should never do that. He'll do it again next week, and it'll be picked. But that's what keeps people going back. Because only Patrick can make that throw. Only Patty can do that.
Josh Allen, too, if he's got some time.
Nah, I don't think Josh is that accurate. Like, Josh's accuracy is a lot better. But I don't know if Josh can throw that ball over 4 defenders or in that window. Like, I think only Caleb and Patty can make that throw. I don't think Justin can make that throw.
The Bears fucking stink. Like,
Yes, they do.
Ben Johnson, they put 50 on your head because they didn't really like the fact that you could have went anywhere in the league but chose to stay in the division.
But shout out to Bennett. He was like, "Hey man, like it's cool." Like he wasn't at the podium bitching about running up a score. He was just like, "Yeah, this football."
See, we got something for y'all though. It's gonna be a few years, but we got something for y'all, right?
Yeah. By that time, the Lions, whatever. You know how I feel about the Lions.
Well, how do you feel about the Vikings? They didn't look too much better, or the Falcons that good?
I think the Falcons. I know they made that trade during the draft. I forgot the young man's name, the pass rusher for A&M. They gave up a first round pick next year, and we all laughed at them, and we still are. It was a stupid trade, but buddy, they can rush the passer. Like if you can rush, this is my thing with New York. If you can rush the passer with 4 consistently, you're in any game. It can be in any game. It doesn't matter if you can rush with 4 and get pressure.
You're gonna make quarterbacks very uncomfortable back there.
Yeah, especially ones like JJ who don't have a lot of experience. And apparently he hurt his knee, right? He sprained his knee, so he already on a bum leg. I don't know when he sprained.
I thought he had an ankle sprain.
I know it's a sprain. I don't know if it's knee or his ankle, but he's already like if you can get pressure with 4 consistently, you're going to be in any game. And that's why I picked the Falcons to win the AFC South.
Speaking of the AFC South, how did those Panthers look in our ugly section? They look abysmal.
Disgusting. Thank you for taunting those cats in the chat about the Panthers. I didn't realize. I forgot there are 2 Panthers fans. They got to be in hell, man. I've never. You have all you can cheer for is Ted. That's all you got.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna keep saying. An NFL team took Bryce Young, #1 overall, and nobody in the league batted an eye. You look back on it, it feels like everyone saw the Carolina Panthers have that #1 overall pick and said, "Take him if you fucking dare. You're gonna sit your franchise back."
He was a Heisman winner. Who else was in that? I feel like that draft was rather weak. Who was in Bryce Young's draft?
Let's go look at it.
Let's see. What draft was that? 2023. Oh, that was CJ Stroud. Never mind. Yeah, that was Bryce, CJ, Will, AR. Nah, CJ was right there. I'll take that back. Now, granted, CJ's been struggling too, but he's better than Bryce.
I'm just looking at these. I mean, some of these are
like the only player, and I'm not saying this because I'm an Eagles fan, that you could have justified taking one was Jalen Carter, but he killed someone in Georgia allegedly.
Still can't believe they got him, but yeah. But shout out.
Because you're not taking Bijan one. Like that might have been the worst year to have one. Because a whole lot of players, 2 through 11, that are really good right now. God, that was a good draft. CJ Will.
Looking back on it, why don't you take Bijan at #1 overall?
That's because back then they didn't appreciate running backs. Devon Witherspoon, Bijan, Jalen Carter, Jameer, Lucas, Will McDonald is starting to show up in New York. Christian Gonzalez. Yeah, dog. Jordan, I forgot that's Jordan Addison's draft. Yeah, dog. That was a terrible year to have one.
How about also in the ugly section? Now, this one I kind of chuckled at, but for the wrong reasons. Imagine during an off season, spending the money, keeping your guys, and game 2, your franchise quarterback go down. These guys, they're cursed and they cannot catch a break.
Do you remember the meme that was floating around? It was Penei Sewell protecting Joe Burrow, him throwing a pass, or Joe Burrow getting sacked throwing to Jamar Chase. That might be the most prophetic meme that has ever hit the internet, because that's what this is. All right, Cal's right. The Panthers traded for Bryce Young that year. But back to, what can you do, man? You spent all your money on T, Joe, and Jamar. You got to be great drafters to fill the rest of that roster out, and they're not.
Do you see Joe Burrow taking the Andrew Luck route?
I don't know if he takes the Andrew Luck route.
Been sacked more times than Andrew Luck has in that span.
Wow, I did not know that. He might. I feel like Joe Burrow's more. I don't know if he would do this to Jamar, but I wonder if Joe would ever ask for a trade. And maybe Jamar would too, right? Maybe they're a tandem. Like, hey man, we can't do this. Get us out of here. And if that did happen, the Bengals would never pay another soul ever again.
So Kyle said this is Joe Burrow's only time in his career being 2-0 to start a season.
That's even sadder.
Poor guy. Hey, at least he made the Super Bowl that year.
At least he got his one Super Bowl appearance. And he beat Patrick and Arrowhead.
That he did do. Now, this last one, I don't even know if coming into the season you could have paid me for this one. But are the Dolphins the NFL's get right team? Like, is this the team you want when you, after a bad week, it's like, oh, we got them? All right. You already know. Put on these boys.
Dog, this is how bad it is in Miami. Tua went to a podium and pretty much said, I don't know why Tyreek and Jalen be running so far because I can't throw it that far.
Nah, he didn't say that.
I'm paraphrasing, but that's essentially what he said. Like, they be running all fast and down the field, and I can't throw it that far. That's where we at. Again, I'm paraphrasing, but that is the gist of what Tua is saying. Do you have the quote?
Nah, I'm not seeing it.
Okay. If someone can find the quote, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Wait, hold on.
Mike McDaniel, future offensive coordinator for the Eagles.
Tagovailoa admitted that he has talked to his speedy wide receivers about picking up the ball so they can come back to it if needed. Having some talks with Reek and whatnot that if I throw it deep, just don't think that I'm going to throw it 80 yards, Tua said to reporters. As you're running, do your best to track it because you can potentially stop. Huh. Okay, maybe you're right.
So what did the Chiefs give up to get Tyreek Hill back? But then again, I don't know if that happens because it seemed like the Chiefs were pretty happy to get rid of Tyreek Hill.
What's worse, the Dolphins being the NFL's get right team or the Chiefs being 0-2? This is a marriage. This is a divorce that shouldn't have happened, Tyreek and Patty. They should have stayed with each other.
Well, for real, if I'm being honest, if I'm the Chiefs, I don't call about Tyreek. I call about Jalen Waddle. Like, what we got to give up to get Jalen? So Jalen Waddle, Rasheed Rice, and Xavier Worthy. Patrick ain't got no problem throwing the ball 80 yards. He said, "Oh, you over there? Keep going." Pat ain't got that problem.
Jalen Waddle's not bad. The thing is, he's younger. He might cost you more.
Okay, that's fine. Like, if you're the Chiefs and you're trying to rebuild and retool while winning Super Bowls, oh, hell yeah. Patrick ain't got to wait. He ain't got to anticipate you being open. He can throw you open.
What would you ask for from the Chiefs if you have Jalen Waddle?
Depends what you're looking for. So what does Miami need? I mean, shit, they need everything.
Everything.
Definitely a 2. Maybe a 3 if I'm getting a player in return. I just don't know who that player would. Like, who on the Chiefs would interest Miami? Like, what piece do the Chiefs have defensively? Yeah, they won 2 Super Bowls with Tyreek Hill, right, Kyle?
I would say you could probably. So my thing is, you probably look on the defensive end for someone that's in one of the last years of their deals, and see if you can trade them, plus maybe a second round pick, a defensive player likely on the last year of their deal. Maybe a linebacker.
Because if you're the Chiefs, what are the odds you get a receiver at Jalen Waddle's playmaking ability with a second round pick? Probably slim to none. Like, you got Tyreek Hill because he fell in draft because he was wilding during the draft process. Like, I think he was accused of domestic violence again. Like, he dropped because of that, not because no one knew who he was.
It's funny. That's a common thing that seems to be.
Yeah, it seemed to follow him everywhere.
Who do you think gets a win first, the Chiefs or the Dolphins?
Chiefs. 100% the Chiefs.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is our Week 3 NFL Pick'ems. Now, currently, me and Danny are both 10-6 since we only did Week 1. We didn't do Week 2. I feel like if we did Week 2, we both would have got some games wrong. We both would have got some games wrong. Danny, this week we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Should be
12,
16,
13.
right?
Yes. Wait a minute. We're missing one.
The Thursday night. What's the Thursday night game?
We're missing the Monday night game.
Okay.
All right. So far we are both 10-6.
Yep.
10-6. So let's start with Thursday night. Do you believe the Dolphins will go into Buffalo and get their first win of the season?
Watch college football that night or WNBA playoffs because this game's going to be over rather quickly.
Yeah, me too. I think Buffalo is going to win. I'm going to pick the Packers over the Browns, but I will say this would be very Green Bay-esque to go to Cleveland and drop this game. But it's a Midwestern thing. These are Wisconsin guys flying to Ohio.
Go boy, put the Packers down. They win it. No concern there.
No concerns. All right. Watch Cleveland give us a game. Here we go. A little AFC South action. Do you think the Titans get their first win of the season versus the Colts?
So this is the Colts' first road game. The Titans are close, right? They were close in that game until they weren't. I'm gonna take the Titans in this one.
Listen, I believe in the Danny Dive. And if we're tied, I need some tie-breaking games. We can't all be agreeing. Give me the Colts to start out 3-0. But they will punt this game. They will punt. Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz. Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz. Bengals versus Vikings. Who you like?
Give me the Vikings because I like Kevin O'Connell as a coach. I think Kevin O'Connell will have a game plan that is harder for Carson Wentz to screw up than Jake Browning to screw up. Because it's Jettas and Jamar. It's easy to throw it to them. But I think, Aaron Jones just went on IR. But still give me the Vikings. And the Vikings have a better defense.
I'm going to take the Vikings as well. I'm going to take the Vikings. Yep, I'm going to take the Vikings. Other than I trust – actually, no, you know what? I'm going to swing it. I'm going to take the Bengals.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Bengals. Listen, Jake Browning, he went out there. He did one thing, and he threw it to number one, and he kept throwing to number one. The other thing he did was he threw a lot of interceptions. So – but here's the other thing. Carson Wentz, he's going to throw some interceptions too. This is going to be a bad game. Give me the Bengals in the upset.
At first, I thought this was the Sunday night game, and I'm so glad it's not.
Nah, definitely not the Sunday night game. Hold on. There's one more I'm looking for. Wait.
No, it's 16 games.
Am I tripping? Where are the Chargers not playing? Denver at.
It's too early for bye weeks.
Yeah. Do I have that one on here?
There's no way there's 17 games because there's only 32 teams. Let's see. Yeah, they're playing the Broncos. There's 17 games, but there are only 32 teams.
Nah, something's just. I think that's still. It starts at number 2, so this is right.
Okay.
All right. Danny, talk to me about Steelers versus Patriots.
I think the Steelers win this game. Like Aaron Rodgers had a tough go at it. This is the get-right game for Aaron Rodgers. I know it's in New England. Drake May hasn't looked bad at all. Like Drake May looks a lot better this year. He has Stephon Diggs. Ramondre Stevenson had a nice catch against Miami. But give me the Steelers. Mike Tomlin wins games he's not supposed to win, or the games that seem close, he always finds a way. Like, give me Mike Tomlin, even though I love Mike Vrabel.
I don't think this game's going to be close. The Patriots kept it close versus the Raiders and the Dolphins, who might not be that good. So if I have the Bills beating up on
The
beating up
Dolphins.
on the Dolphins, I'm gonna have the Steelers beating. I'm gonna have the Steelers beating the Patriots. I'm with you. I like this to be like a 31-17 type game. I don't think this is going to be particularly close. Rematch of a playoff game last year, Rams and Eagles. Danny, I already know where you're going. You're going with the Eagles.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm picking the Rams. I think this is the game where Howie realizes he needs to go trade for a number 2 corner. Like all they're going to do, like Dak did it with CD, like Devontae Adams, whoever's going to line up on Adoree Jackson, that's where the ball's going. Like this is the game where Adoree Jackson is like, yeah, dog, we're done here. Cornerback 2 is going to be exposed in the game.
Listen, you can ask any Rams personnel, player, coach, athletic trainer. They really believe they would have won that game had it not been for Jalen Carter. And they really think they could have won the Super Bowl last year. I think they're going to be juiced and amped up to go. They're going to be in the link too. Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams. I'm with you. Jets versus Bucks. We don't know if we don't know if Justin Fields is playing. Baker Mayfield is a little gimpy.
Doesn't matter. Give me the Bucks. The Bucks are the 3rd best team in the NFC.
But not bad at all. Here we go. Jaden Daniels might be questionable for the game. Marcus Mariota may get the start. Geno coming off a 3-interception game, which was abysmal last night. Who you got? Raiders or Commanders?
What time is this kickoff? Is this a 1:00 game?
Yep, it's a 1:00 game.
Give me the Commanders. Teams that fly from the West Coast to the East Coast in the 1:00 window traditionally do not do well. It does not matter who's playing quarterback for the other team.
Listen, I think Pete Carroll, he used to coach in Seattle, and I think he had a pretty good record of having the Seahawks travel across the country for 1:00 games on the East Coast. They have won a game, but I don't think they're going to lose 2 in a row, especially not to Marcus Mariota. Give me the Raiders because I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to end up playing in this game.
Max Crosby coming out party. Remind you who he is?
Yeah, I think it will be. NFC South, do you see the Panthers getting their first win?
No, I do not. Now, the way the Falcons rush the passer, no.
Listen, I'm picking up a lot of stock in Falcons defense this week, especially with them playing the Panthers. I like the Falcons by 2 touchdowns in this one. Texans travel to Jacksonville.
Give me the Texans. There's some dysfunction in the Jags right now. I know people aren't making a big deal of Trevor Lawrence, waving off Liam Cohen. It's week 2, dog. We already waving off coaches. We already doing this.
Listen, give me the Jaguars. Duval, it's not an easy place to go, and a lot of people in the AFC South will tell you there is something about going to Jacksonville that is just different. I like the Jaguars in this one.
Okay.
Saints traveling west to play the Seahawks. Do you see Spencer Rattler outdueling Sam Darnold?
No, I do not. That Seahawks defense is still good, and it's even better at home. There's a reason they have one of the best home field advantages in the league.
I'm with you, man. I listen. The Saints just keep throwing it to Juwan Johnson, man. Just keep throwing it to Juwan Johnson. That's y'all's best hope.
That's it.
That's y'all's best hope. Little AFC action. Chargers traveling to Denver. They started with 3 divisional games. They have a chance to go 3-0 in the division and put an early claim and stake in chokehold on the AFC West. Think they get it done?
That's exactly what they do. Give me the Chargers.
Listen, if there's one thing I know, Denver's going to be ready to play, and Pat Surtain's going to put on some teach tape. Give me the Denver Broncos on this one.
Okay.
Give me the Denver Broncos. Cowboys traveling to Chicago. Probably going to be the most hilarious game of the week.
You talking about the Dolphins being the get-right team in the AFC, the Bears are the get-right team in the NFC. Dak is going to go crazy this week. Give me the Cowboys. And it's America's game of the week.
Is this the Bears' first home game? No, they were on the road on that Monday night game. That was a home game.
Yeah, Minnesota was a home game for the Bears.
Bears still have a good defense and a good front four. I know they lost Jawan Johnson.
You really about to pick the Bears? You
Give me
could, because here's the thing: the Cowboys' defense is awful. So this might be the game Caleb Williams looks like what he's supposed to look like.
give me the Cowboys. I give me the Cowboys. Nah, I'm gonna go with. I think this is the week the Bears get their first one.
Okay.
I'm taking the Bears to get their first win this time. We'll see. We will see. Cardinals versus the Niners. A little action out there in the NFC West.
Give me the Cardinals.
Okay. Listen, I like Mac Jones. Give me Mac Jones and Christian McCaffrey. I like the 49ers in this one.
Okay.
Who gets their first win in Sunday Night Football? The Kansas City Chiefs, reigning AFC champions, or the reigning bottom feeders of the NFC East, New York Giants?
When you have the best defensive line in football, you are in every single game. I'm going to pick the Chiefs, but this game, I feel like this game has the potential to be so much closer than, like, this isn't going to be 35-17. Like, this could get real ugly real fast for the Chiefs if the Giants D-line takes over. Like, Patrick already leads the team in rushing that kind of night, like Pat running for his life.
Listen, Taylor Swift's going to be in attendance. He's going to be in the Big Apple. I like the Chiefs. They're not going 0-3. Patty going to say, nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah. Like, at some point, we got to respect Patty.
We gotta respect Patty. Listen, Jared Goff versus Lamar Jackson. Give me Action Jackson. I'm sorry.
Give me, especially the Ravens at home Monday night. All they're gonna probably be wearing the all blacks, undefeated. Give me the Ravens.
Sure. All right, there we go. There we go. So big games. I'll be watching Cardinals, 49ers, Bears, Cowboys, Chargers, Broncos,
Texans, Jags,
Raiders,
Commanders,
Bengals and Vikings,
Colts, Titans.
One of these teams, a couple of these teams that we both pick is definitely going to lose, though. Definitely going to lose. Now let's talk a little fantasy before we get into our college football talk, if we can. Danny, talk to me.
Perfect, because everyone is in attendance. So, Kyle sent me a trade.
No. Hold on, my brother. Hold on.
My bad.
We got to rewind. Talk to me about the state of your fantasy teams in progress through 2 weeks.
Haven't won a game. I'm in 3 leagues. Haven't won a game. Like this week in Dynasty, I lost by a lot. Like it just wasn't my week. But week 1, I had Rojo on the ropes. I think going into that Monday night game, I had like a 97% chance of winning. It was high. And then I wake up Tuesday morning, and I have lost by 0.4. Just the nastiest loss. But last year I beat you by like 0.2 or something like that. See,
that was the loss that really turned my franchise around because we went upward and went on to make the playoffs. And now, well, we'll talk about it later. But
so right now I'm in the gutter. I have some things we'll talk about in a second that could change my season and my franchise around. But right now, we still struggling. We're with the Chiefs right now. We're still looking for our first win across.
If you go 0-3, do you start thinking about next season
in Dynasty?
Yeah.
No. No, I don't.
What about in the redraft league?
Redraft, we'll see.
Okay. Well, I'm in 9 leagues. And that means that's 18 games.
Yeah.
So far between 9 leagues, sir, I am 14-4. I've back-to-back weeks of 7-2. Currently, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 undefeated teams. 2, no, 3, 1-1, 1-1, and where's my other 1-1? Actually, oh yeah, 3 1-1 teams and 1 winless team. 5 undefeated 2-0 teams. I'm feeling good about that.
Including the dynasty team. You're 2-0.
In both dynasty leagues, I'm 2-0, which is big. Listen, I told y'all the Las Vegas Horn Ducks have changed. We have taken the stride this year. We have went and acquired what I believe the pieces to really make a run this year. And now I'm at a point, I was talking to Kyle earlier, where now I'm trying to make deals to help get players off the roster for cap and roster flexibility.
Oh,
See, I
okay.
made a mistake in the summer of putting Quinshon Junkins on my taxi squad because I didn't think he'd be playing. And now it's looking like Quinshon Junkins, he's like that. He might be like that.
He might be like that. The drafting Emeka Ibuka has been the best thing. That's because I was hesitant at first, but sometimes you just pick the best player. Very excited, which leads to a bit of a conundrum. That or before we go, like, are you good on your fantasy stuff? Because you've done a great job.
This is all. Listen, I'm afraid. Starting out kind of hot, 7-2, 7-2. I did some good drafting, made some good moves in my leagues, but you know.
Yeah, see, Bam said 0-2 in his
But
draft.
I want to dive more into our 10-team dynasty league with Bam, with Kyle, since they're in here. I'm 2-0 in this league. This week, I have a pretty big challenge on my hand. I'm going up against Greg this week. And when you start looking at just like the details within, I start looking at points for when I start looking at teams. And man, you start looking at the top 4, the top 3 or 4 in points for. It's Greg, Rojo. Believe it or not, Dylan Friedman 10 is sitting there at 3rd. And then I'm second. I'm 4th. So my team, I think my team has the pieces there, but when you start talking about the Gregs, the Rojos of the world, these are teams that are really, really, they have a lot of depth. So I'm thinking that I maybe need to take some of these young players, maybe package a few of them together in a draft pick, and maybe go out and get one more for sure person. But I don't know. I started looking at some of my young guys. Some of them have been performing. Troy Franklin, he balled last week. Dante Thornton, I see him getting some more tick. Theo Johnson starting to do a little bit better. Jatavian Sanders starting to get a little bit more tick. But then there's guys like, Quinshon, Jordan Mason. I think he's probably about to be RB1 for the Vikings. And then Ramondre Stevenson's randomly having like 20-point games. So now I'm confused about him.
Yeah.
Plus I got guys like, these receivers I've been taking, Malik Neighbor, some of these guys. I'm just looking at it like I got some guys. I feel like I need to make a move, but at the same time, the way we're projected, I do feel good about the team we have now. But I do probably need to trade one of these, somebody, like maybe I've been thinking maybe it's time for me to either trade JJ, Bo Nix, Jared Goff, or Aaron Rodgers. I don't know.
Also, Shits and Grins is 0-2. That's probably been the biggest shocker for me.
That's probably been the biggest shocker for me in the league. Outside of Bend It Like Beckham Jr. I keep saying his ad name, but Bend It Like Beckham Jr. is 2-0. He's looking like the team that kind of started out. Remember when this league first formulated, his team was he's been right there. He's been as close as anyone has to winning some championships. Obviously, the drafting of Bill Merritt is really good. I feel like he's like the Rams. Like he's just kind of retooling and figuring it out. I do find it interesting seeing some of the people who are going full on. Oh, this isn't Superflex. Never mind. Wrong. Go ahead, my brother. You're in a conundrum about your trade with Kyle.
Yeah, which brings me to you. So Kyle offered me a trade. that I am very open to accepting. But if I complete this trade, it puts me in a bind in regards to the number of Eagles players on my team. Like, I need to diversify my roster. You have shown interest in Devontae Smith in the past. So, would you be interested in trading Devontae Smith for Jamison Williams straight up?
Nah, Chief. I don't see that one happening. One offense I know is going to throw the ball. The other one has Saquon Barkley and Tush Push, man.
Eagles offense always okay. So
Now, this deal with you and Kyle, is there a way to make this a 3-team deal?
can you do 3-team deals in Sleeper? I don't know if you can make 3-team deals in Sleeper.
I don't know. I was on my basketball shit for a second there.
Yeah, I say I don't. Are you still interested in Smitty?
At my current roster makeup, it would be. I mean, I'm always willing to talk a deal, but it's just I don't. For Jamison Williams, nah.
All right. What about Smitty for Jacoby Myers in a 2nd-round pick? I've also flirted with that idea in my head.
Yeah, I like Jacoby Myers, man. He gets a lot of target volume. It's just him and Brock Bowers. He showed me last night. He gets a lot of target volume.
Well, like you're not gonna get Smitty for cheap. Like you gonna have to give up something if you want Smitty.
But I'm also saying though, I might be good with no Smitty as well. So Kyle says, what is the difference between you? What's the difference for you between Devontae Smith and Jamison Williams? For me, in that instance, it comes down to offensive passing volume, if that makes sense. Like, how much do I think this team will really pass the ball? Not even in, game script situations. I'm talking about just in general and the flow of offense. But it sounds like Akili might have a better offer.
Okay, well, everyone's here.
So,
Kyle, I like your deal as is. I think the deal you offered me is fair. Akili, you're in the chat. What would you want for Devontae Smith? Because Kyle, I love your deal. I almost hit accept without thinking, and then I thought that if I did accept, I'd have too many Eagles. I need to diversify that roster. Because I am okay with the trade Kyle offered because Emeka Ibuka, I'm good. He can replace the production that I'm giving up in the trade to Kyle. Akili, what would you give me for Smitty?
It's like not his team. I mean, he's probably going to offer you probably Ricky Pearsall or maybe Zay Flowers in a draft pick.
Yeah, that I was thinking Zay Flowers in a draft pick probably too. But Kyle, if you want to trade, if you want to finagle with the trade a little bit, that's fine to include Smitty. But I think the trade you offer me, I'm Gucci with that trade. I just need to find a home for Devontae Smith. So you're not interested at all in Smitty.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Now, what would it take to get Smitty in Bam's 2nd-round pick?
Oof. You know how I feel about Bam's second. He said himself, it looked like his pick gonna be top 5. That's gonna cost you. Because those are 2 real valuable assets. Let me go to your roster. It's gonna cost more than Jamison Williams. Because I could be interested in Bo Nix. Let's see. Like I could be interested in Bo Nix, and you want Bam's. That's a 2026, right?
Yeah, that's for next year's draft.
Yeah. So 2026 second, Devontae Smith for that's a lot. So it'd be definitely be Bo Nix. Would you do Bo Nix in your 2027 first?
Hold on, I gotta see one thing.
Oh, Bam heard Zay Flowers and was like, wait a second. Bam, I don't know if you got the juice to trade for Zay.
Let me think on that, because 2027 is Jeremiah Smith's year.
I'll sweeten the pot for you. I'll give you Jackson Dart too. Then you
Wait,
have the Jackson Dart Malik Neighbor stack for Superflex.
so Jackson Dart, Devontae Smith, and Bam second for Bo Nix and who?
Your 2027 first. And if you want to throw in Bam's 2028 third, I wouldn't be upset with that either.
Wait, I need less players, not more players. All right, let me think on this, because that was the reason why I wanted to make the trade. I need less players. All right, let me think on it.
All right, how about this? I'll put this in our chat because I'm talking to this group first before I put Smitty on the trade block in the league. Y'all gonna get first crack because I like you. All right, so you and I talked about where are you at? So you would get Smitty. What else? I wrote it down right here. So you would get Smitty, Dart, and Bam's 2026 second. I would get Bo Nix. A 2027 first. And Bam's 2028 third. And then you get your Jackson Dart Malik Neighbor stack. So Akili is out of the Devontae Smith sweepstakes. He said he has enough receivers already.
That's honestly that's kind of my other debate. I look at this wide receiver room I have. It's not bad. Malik Neighbors, Jameson Williams, Mike Evans, Kobe Myers, Trey Franklin, Roman Williams, Trey Harris, Dante Thornton, Khalil Shakir, Keyshawn Boutte. A lot of receivers.
Bam, if you want to take a crack at trying to get Smitty, you can make me an offer as well. Again, I'm giving the followers of this show first crack before I put Smitty on the trade block because I like you guys. Let's see, Bam. Let me look at your roster. Well, you know I want TJ Hawkinson, but you don't want to give up TJ, which is fine. Completely understand. Let's see, Bam. See, yeah, now we're talking about. So for Bam, for you, if you wanted Smitty, I could do your first round pick in 2027 and your 2028 second. And then I can give you, I know you're looking for picks. I can give you your 2027 third round pick back to you.
Bam called you a real life snake oil salesman. That is
That's
crazy. In the meantime, while we wait for that, I want to shout out to the Hokies for doing something that needed to be done. They got Brent Pryas the fuck out of here.
Let
me tell you something.
Dominion, baby.
When I saw like halfway through that them boys was up like 45-10 in Blacksburg, I said, there's no way he can walk into this office on Monday and think everything's all fine and dandy. Get him the fuck out of here. And I'm glad they did that. That was bad. They stunk. That was embarrassing. Glad y'all handled business. Shout out to that Georgia Tennessee game. That was a classic. That was a really, really, really good game. Prayers for Lenora Sellers, got hurt versus Vandy. Vandy might be they're a legit team, and they helped get Virginia Tech coaches fired. And shout out to Georgia Tech handling business on the road versus Clemson. You see Dabo press conference earlier today?
No, what'd he say?
Man, hold on. Dabo was kind of letting the chopper sing a little bit.
He's not letting the chopper sing.
He's basically like, hey, they enjoy winning. I've been here. I'm going to win. Hold on. Let me find it. Dabo was actually hilarious.
He always is.
If they want me gone, they tired of winning, they can send me on their way because that's all we've done is win. So if they tired of winning, we've won this league 8 out of the last 10 years. Is that not good? I'm just asking. Is that good?
Talk to him, Dabo.
To win your league 8 out of 10 years, to go to the playoffs 7 out of 10 years, be in 4 national championships, win it twice. Yeah, we're a little down right now. Take your shots, but I got a long memory in case y'all don't know. We'll be all right. Bounce back. This is the program built to last. Always has been. Always will be. And I would just say, if you give up on us, if you don't believe on us because we've lost 2 games down to the last straight and we're one, you didn't believe in us anyway, so it don't matter. You went all in anyway. If you're all in, you burn the ships, man. There ain't no exit strategy.
Oh, he said ships, not shit. I was about to say not Dabo cousin.
Winning, they send me on my way, but I'm gonna go somewhere else and coach. I ain't going to the beach. Hell, I'm 55. I got a long way to go.
Talk to him,
Y'all
Dabo.
me for a while. Got a long way to go. Just getting going. I'm just now good enough to be a head coach.
Dabo, hey.
That's what I'm talking about. Dabo said, I don't care. I turned Clemson into a powerhouse.
Man. Clemson. All right, before we get out of here, let's quickly run through our college pick'ems and let's wrap this thing on up. Iowa versus Rutgers. Who you got?
Rutgers beat the hell out of but give me Iowa.
I'm gonna go with Rutgers. I don't trust the QB from Iowa, so I'm not sure. Battle of Texas, SMU, TCU.
SMU.
SMU
was so good, dog.
They took a tough loss to Baylor. I think they're going to bounce back.
Yeah.
Texas Tech versus Utah.
This is the big noon kickoff. Give me Utah.
Number 22 Auburn versus number 11 Oklahoma.
Auburn. Give me War Eagle.
Listen, Oklahoma at home, that's a tough place to play. Give me the Sooners. Boomer Sooner. You like Tulane to beat Ole Miss in the battle of racism?
No.
Battle. Listen, in the low key battle for best team in Virginia, I'm gonna take JMU to beat Liberty.
Yeah, me too.
That's the low key battle for best football team.
Old Dominion might be the best in Virginia.
All right, there you go. Number 21 Michigan versus Nebraska.
Give me Michigan. Nah, give me Nebraska. That Patrick Mahomes fake. He balling.
Listen, Nebraska is one of 3 or 4 teams to be in the top 20 or top 10 in both offensive and defensive categories. I like Nebraska in this game. Purdue versus number 24 and 0-2 Notre Dame.
Give me Notre Dame.
Same. Notre Dame's going to go on a run. A 10-2 Notre Dame team is going to make the playoff, by the way. South Carolina or number 23, Mizzou?
Give me South Carolina. They got to come back.
I like Mizzou at home. I think Mizzou's going to be ready. Florida versus number 4, Miami. Which one do you think?
Miami. Boy, this might be the game that get old boy fired. It's not Dan Lanning.
Listen, Billy Napier,
Yeah.
keep on trying, brother.
We done, brother.
Keep on trying. Illinois versus Indiana is supposed to be their first big test for both teams.
Give me Illinois.
Hey, Signetti said, we don't just beat top 25 teams, we beat the shit out of them. Give me Indiana.
Right.
Give me Indiana. All right. Listen, WNBA playoffs are going off. Make sure y'all follow the pod. Speak on it at _pod. Make sure you follow myself at LosDMix. That's at LOSDEEMIX. Listen, next week we'll get a little bit more into some of these awards that have been going out in the WNBA. Also, we probably by next week should be in the second round of the WNBA playoffs. So we'll have some good analysis from the first round. Danny, let the people know where they can find you, my good brother.
I made Danny Ocean 41. We're off next week, though, right?
We are off next week.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, we'll be back.
All right.
We'll see what trades get done in 2 weeks.
Oh, it's going to get done. This franchise is on up and up. And
it's on the up and up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all take care. Y'all make sure y'all speak on it. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.